بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قد أفلح المؤمنون الذين هم في صلاتهم خاشعون والذين هم عن اللغو معرضون. I shall cause thy message to reach the corners of the earth. Voice of Islam.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to another episode of Voice of Islam. Today, once again, we'll be speaking about Salat, or the prayers. What I wanted to speak about today was the specific timings of when we should pray. All right. So, before I continue, as we know, last time we were speaking about how many times we pray for the day, the obligatory prayer or the fard prayers, or the optional prayers, the nawafil prayers, or the necessary prayers, the wajib prayers. So today, what I'm speaking about specifically are the the fard prayers, or the obligatory prayers. All right. So there are different timings in which we pray. All right. And the obligatory prayers, as you know, it's 5 times a day we pray. All right. These are the must. These are the times that we must pray. All right. So each and every prayer of the 5 daily prayers are performed at its own appointed time. It is where we have more blessings if we pray them in the mosque with in congregation and behind the imam, right? So these are the ones that you must, or you should try to go to the mosque, because it's more blessing. But in exceptional circumstances, at times because of work or due to some different situation that happened in the day, the 5 daily prayers, it's not practical to be able to pray them at a certain time. So, for example, as I said before, the zuhur, the midday prayers, and the afternoon prayers, the asr prayers, can be joined together. All right. So fajr, as you know, you can get up each morning before dawn, and you can pray. So you don't really, how would they say, join them. But the Zohar and Asr prayers, you can join them together. The Zohar, the midday prayers, and the afternoon prayers, Asr prayers, can be joined together. Also, after sunset, Maghrib and Isha prayers can also be joined. Right? So these are only specific or exceptional circumstances in which these can happen. Not specific, sorry, I meant exceptional circumstances. So what are the timings for these prayers? So Fajr is from dawn, or the first light of day, to just before sunrise. All right. So basically, we should say that at least an hour before sunrise, you should try to wake up for Fajr prayers. So let's say, for example, if the sun rises 5 a.m., you should wake up for 4 a.m., or at least 4:15, 4:30. All right. And for example, if the sun rises 6 o'clock, then try to wake up for 4:45 or 5 a.m. and you pray. Right? So Fajr prayers is from dawn, the first light of day, to just before sunrise. All right. So we should pray before sunrise for Fajr. Zuhur prayers, the timing for that is from the decline of the sun to the start of the time of Asr prayer. All right. So there is a point in time within the day in which the sun reaches its zenith point. That is when, for example, if you look down, you don't see any shadow, right? At that point of time, you cannot pray, right? It's not allowed for you to pray. But as soon as you see that your shadow is starting to form again, then it is allowed. So usually at 1 p.m. we do our Zuhur prayers, right? And sometimes due to certain situations or circumstances, we combine Zuhr and Asr prayers, right? So, but Asr prayers is usually on its other on another time. Asr prayers is from mid afternoon to quite some time before sunset when the sunlight has paled. So usually we pray Zuhr 1 p.m. and then Asr prayers we pray at 3:30 p.m. or 4 p.m. All right. Also, Maghrib prayers. So Fajr and Maghrib prayers are interchangeable in regards to time. Zuhr, Asr, Isha, they're usually firm on time. We usually always pray Zuhr at 1 p.m., Asr prayers at 3:30 p.m., and Isha at 7:30 p.m. Right? But Fajr and Maghrib, because of at times the sunrise and sunset changes, sometimes it does change 15 minutes, 30 minutes earlier or later due to the sun being set and rise at certain different times. So Maghrib at this point of time, we are praying it at 6:30 p.m., which reminds me that I must go for Maghrib soon. So immediately after sunset and continues till dusk, or just before it gets quite dark. All right. So at this point of time, we're praying Maghrib at 6:30 p.m. Isha happens at the start of nightfall and continues up to midnight. So all of these prayers, you must pray it before the start of the next day, which is before 12 p.m. All right. And these are the certain times that is forbidden. So there are times when it's forbidden to perform salat or our obligatory prayers and nawafil or optional prayers. So as I said before, when the sun is rising or setting at its zenith. All right. So we don't pray at sunrise and we do not pray when the sun is directly above us and we don't have any shadow. All right. And we also don't pray any nawafil after Asr prayers until sunset. All right. So we do not pray any optional prayers after Asr prayers. All right. So from basically 3:30 up until Maghrib, there is no nawafil prayers. There is no optional prayers. Also, after Fajr prayer till sunrise. So we do not pray any optional prayer after Fajr, right? It is not allowed until after sunrise. Then you can continue to pray any sort of prayer. So, with that being said, I want to thank you all for giving me your time. May Allah Subhanahu wa Taala bless you all, and may we continue to learn more about our prayers, inshallah ta'ala. May Allah continue to bless you all, and you have a wonderful week. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. You can visit us at Masjid Noor at a mile and a half George Price Highway. Call us at 615-2651 or 614-8822. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قد أفلح المؤمنون الذين هم في صلاتهم خاشعون والذين هم عن اللغو معرضون